Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I've started going through some of my boxes. As you know, I moved a couple of years ago, had some health issues, and I haven't yet unpacked everything I brought with me. And in one of the boxes I found a telephone notepad. It was a bit daggy. This is just the front cover. It's a nice padded one, but it's got a lovely solid back which I can use inside a small journal as a writing board. So that's sort of keepable, but the telephone address and all that sort of stuff was on these beautiful thick cards. And in the same box I found a Papercraft magazine that had what do you call it, almost like a tutorial, a demonstration type of setup where they show you what they've got and then they show you how to use it with cards and scrapbook layouts and different things like that. And I thought how wonderful it would be to use these cards because they're so strong. This side can be used as the journaling, like a journaling card, and the other side, this particular one, I've used the Roaring Twenties or the Art Deco pages that were in this particular book. Some of them were just, this was a card that was made up, and I've taken some of the text and put it there, put it on the Ritz. So that's number one. I blacked out that piece because I forgot to cover it. Definitely forgot to cover that one. This was also a tissue box that somebody had decorated with the Art Deco bits and pieces and papers in that. I'm just going to turn that over so it can't be seen. So for a journaling card, it's pretty sturdy. It's not going to break in a hurry, not going to tear. And this one was a card that the person had made. So I just cut it out carefully for the same size, and I've gone around the edge of the card with my black Sharpie just to cover the white edges of the card. And this one was just on the page. They just put a couple of cards on the page, and I thought how pretty that would look as a journaling card in a Roaring Twenties journal. So I'm going to put these into a Ziploc bag so that I can, later on, when I get more, use these as the journaling cards. She has lovely long legs, this lady. Where's the rest of her? Oh, she's still to come. There she is. There's the rest of her legs there. So that was, that piece there was one page, but I didn't want to put her legs here and her body there. It just wouldn't have felt right to me. And there's that one there. This one I haven't put onto a card yet, but I thought it would look good in a journal with a real feather. I've just left that up there to remind me to put a real feather on it. And this little one also. It's amazing what you can do with magazine pictures. Just cut them out, stick them onto a piece of board, or put them onto a glue book, and you can have some wonderful fun with it. It's gorgeous. And the tags, these were already purchased from the shop. I had them given to me. I found them in another bag as well, and I think the bag had moustaches on it, and I've used them on a different one. But that was a little picture that came out of the same magazine, and I've just glued them onto the tags. Bit of Sharpie around the edge. I will punch the ribbon at the little holes later on and put some ribbon in there, but that will come when I actually use them in a journal. And this was a two-piece one because it wasn't quite long enough to go on the tag. And that one there. So that's the Roaring Twenties one. And then I found some retro type of music that I just sort of fell in love with. It was wonderful. And here's where I used the little gift bag on these tags. I had a little piece of this paper here, and I thought, right, I'll put the moustache on the end of that so that it fills in the card, doesn't make it look silly. There's a clock made out of an LP or a vinyl record, and I've just I wrapped it around and then covered it with a piece of paper. There's a little piece of the designer paper there and the moustache bag there. Oh, I found more More of the Roaring 20s, sorry. And that one. And a beautiful compact. I love those compacts. I've got one or two of my mum's and they're just stunning. Okay, back with the retro music. I actually backed that card and that one, I left that one open. Don't ask me why I covered, I've got no idea. But there's the vinyl record picture, and I've just layered some white notepaper underneath, put the record on top. There was a card made with these things on it, so I've put that on there. Another one very similar, same card, different aspect. And I put a little piece of the brown paper here, and I once again bordered and separated it with the Sharpie. And lovely die-cut trombone. That's not my die-cut, it was on the picture. I haven't had to do much to these at all, just cut them out and stick them on. And that one. Absolutely love this. They put a real trombone in as part of the background embellishment, so I couldn't help myself. I had to cut that out. And that was the other part of the card that they were displaying, and I've just cut that piece there to put it undivided it with the Sharpie again. And honestly, that was so easy to do. It was a little time consuming because I was having fun and I was taking my time doing it. So I thank you so very, very much for looking at these pretty little things, and I will catch up with you again. Live life to the fullest and enjoy. Thank you so much for subscribing, and if you are not a subscriber, please do so. I would love to have you on my list. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.